Welcome viewers. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, R. Kentucky, threatened a temporary persevering with decision on Monday if Senate Democrats do now not meet his needs for a massive spending bill. The decision would be a bipartisan funding consignment that would cowl the authorities into early subsequent 12 months and keep away from a shutdown, however, except a full-year spending price range for fiscal 2023. Before we continue with this video, please take a minute of your precious time to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for latest updates from us. Both facets be aware of what it would take for the Senate to ignore a full-year authorities funding invoice into law. There is no thriller here, McConnell said. A funding settlement would want to wholly fund our countrywide protection at the degree written into the National Defense Authorization Act, besides lavishing more funding past what President Biden even requested onto Democrats' partisan home priorities. The largest hiccup for each event is over non-defense spending in the omnibus spending bill. Republicans are searching to decrease the proposed price range for home insurance policies that used to be supplied through Democrats, with the aid of $26 billion, Senator Richard Shelby, R.Al., advised CNN. Democrats proposed pulling some of the funding for the Navy to compensate for the more budget for home issues. Our Democratic colleagues have already spent 2 years vastly growing home spending. The use of party line reconciliation payments backyard the ordinary appropriations process, McConnell said. So, clearly, our colleagues can't now demand even greater home spending than President Biden even requested in trade for funding the United States military. McConnell advised the Senate to omit the bipartisan National Defense Authorization Act that was once geared up with the aid of Sens. Jim Inhofe, ROK, and Jack Reed, D. Rhode Island, and their counterparts in the House of Representatives. The invoice used to be exceeded by using the House remaining weak and is predicted to omit the Senate with bipartisan aid this week. Funding the countrywide protection is a simple governing responsibility for Congress, McConnell said, however unrelated home problems can't be introduced on. If House and Senate Democratic colleagues can receive these realities in the very close to future, we may also nevertheless have a shot at assembling a full-year funding bill, McConnell said. If our Democratic colleagues can't take delivery of these realities, the alternative will be a short-term, bipartisan funding consignment into early subsequent year. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, D. New York, however, has advocated a vote on a one-week decision that would extend the shutdown and provide appropriators extra time to attain an agreement. The advantages of an omnibus are as many as the wide variety of residents in America, Schumer said. All of us are higher off when the authorities is wholly outfitted to supply critical offerings, tens of millions matter on. If the shutdown is not averted, government funding is set to run out on Friday. What is your take on this video? Please drop your comments below and thanks for watching.